Welcome everyone to my new series How to Be a Chef. Yes, you heard it right. We wanna be a chef who can cook codes. Or what the use of doing code chef? Okay, I'm done with my PJs. So getting on to the topic, we are discussing April lunchtime 2020. Some of you might think that he's saying lunchtime, but the contest time is showing 7:30. So I would say that it's an Indian website logic. Don't mind it. So for our first problem, let me brief it out. So it says that I am a coach, suppose I am a coach and I have already bought 13 players which cost me S dollars. I have total money of $100. The leftover money with me now is 100 minus S dollars. That is this much of money I have left with me. But I still want to buy a defender and a forward. So can I complete my team with my leftover money or not? You have been given n integers, that is the ith integer is the price of the ith player, that is say p1 is the price of the first player, p2 is the price of the second player, and so on. And you are also given n binary numbers 0 and 1 stating the type of the player. Say if the number is 0 then it is a forward, if it is 1 then it is a defender. So it state which type of player it is. So if you want to buy something with limited money, what would you have wanted? To buy as cheap as possible, right? And question done. Yeah, that's it, question done. So I would say most of the easy questions, use your brain as if you are the person in the question, that will help you to choose optimally. So getting back on the question, I want to select two variables, mini1 and mini2. In mini1 I will select the minimum price for the 0th type of player. In mini2 I will select the minimum price for the first type of player. That means from all the players which have zero price, which have the minimum price, I will select it and I will put the value in the mini 1, and for one type of player I will put the value in mini 2. If my mini 1 plus mini 2 is greater than the leftover money, that means the money I have spent is greater than the money I have left, then it answer will be no, else the answer will be yes. There is one catch I would give you as a suggestion which may many of you wouldn't have considered. Here in the question, there is no mention that there must be a different type of player in the given n numbers of player. That is, all player can be of same type. If question have not stated a thing, then you must not assume it by yourself or you will be hit by a wrong answer. That means it may be possible then all the players are of zero type. Then no matter what the price, you can't complete your team because it stated that you have to buy one defender and one forward. So quickly get back to its coding review. I have already done it. So here T to handle my test cases. Those of you don't understand what this is, I have already uploaded a video on Sublime and all my setups. The link is in description. You can check it out and you'll understand it. It's basically for handling the test cases. Then I have created n the number of players as the number of initial money I have spent it, taken the input v to collect the prices of the player, a to collect the type of the player, taken the input mini1 to int max, mini2 int max. Int max is used to assign the maximum value the int variable can have to both of these, as we want to calculate the minimum. So I have initialized it with the maximum value. So I'll check if the player type is 0, then I'll put minimum value of vi among all ai 0 to mini1 variable, and else if it is type v2, sorry, if it is of type 1, that is it is a different type, then I'll select the minimum value and keep it in mini2. So I have calculated the leftover money in some variable 100 minus s. The current money I have spent is mini 1 plus mini 2. The case which I have discussed earlier, that all the players can be of same type, is handled here if mini 1 equals to int max or mini 2 equals to int max. That is, any of these if have not initialized, that means we haven't checked, we haven't got a type, that means if mini1 is equals to its initial value, that we haven't got any zeros in our questions, that means all the players are of same type. So if this happen, we'll simply see out no, and continue with our test cases. If this case doesn't happen, then we'll use our standard equation which we have discussed earlier. Then that is, if the current money we have spent is less than equals to the leftover money, then simply our answer will be yes or our answer will be no. So that's it for this solution. I hope you like it, and if you like it, please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.